Hey there again, my friends. Welcome to Section 4 of our Facebook Remarketing 3.0 video training. Additional tips to consider. In this section, we are going to close this training series by discussing what works and what doesn't for Facebook remarketing, as well as by answering some of the questions that you will find yourself asking while you advance in your remarketing efforts. Here's a summary of what you will find in this section. Do's and don'ts, premium tools and services to consider, shocking case studies, and frequently asked questions. So, let's start by taking a look at the do's and don'ts of Facebook remarketing. Do's and don'ts. Do's. Track efficiently. Depending on your content management system platform and your marketing objective, you will leave a lot on the table if you don't set up an efficient tracking system, as well as an efficient tracking strategy after you install your tracking pixel on your website. Using plugins to manage custom audiences and setting up individual retargeting pixels for each website that you will be remarketing from are great starting points. Segment your remarketing audiences. Segmenting audiences into specific landing page visitors, blog readers, and people who have abandoned your shopping carts, to give you a few examples, is a great way to avoid remarketing to everyone the same way. Exclude converters. Remember to exclude people that have converted from your campaigns after they have completed the target actions. Set up a remarketing funnel. You have to set up a remarketing funnel to move your targets from one step of the customer journey to the other by setting up different remarketing campaigns with different objectives. That way, you would be moving your customers from awareness to consideration to purchase efficiently. Match offers with qualifying audiences. You have to match the right type of audience with the right type of remarketing offer. For example, you can retarget visitors that have spent some time reading your material with a free ebook, but you shouldn't retarget them with a sale. Bid less for non-converters. Non-converters are always going to be a valuable asset, as long as they keep coming back, but make sure to not overbid on them. Keep an eye on your ad frequency. The highest ad frequency on Facebook remarketing campaigns should be kept at 1 to 3 views, up to 10 views maximum, as that is when the click-through cost will increase. Split test. Make sure to test out 2 or more variations of the same adverts, each one with different assets, and then look at the results to see which variation performs better. Then keep optimizing it accordingly. Review your placements. Some audiences respond better to remarketing on certain environments and on certain devices, so make sure to check how well your remarketing materials perform on desktop and mobile, as well as whether they perform better on the newsfeed or on the right-hand column. Limit your ad appearance. Place a cap on your daily budget to avoid showing your ads to the same people the entire day, or else you will risk your targets getting blind to your remarketing efforts. Don'ts. Don't sell past the sale. There is no use to keep retargeting people that have converted with a sale with the same offer. Instead, move them to a different campaign where you retarget them with an incentive or an upsell. Don't target all visitors the same. All your website visitors are different. Some will land on your site by accident. Some will be repeat readers. Some will be simple researchers. And some will be potential customers in need of a little push to make their final purchasing decision. So target them accordingly. Don't overestimate daily performance. Daily performance is not an indicator of remarketing success, as there are many factors that can contribute to or affect your remarketing efforts. And some leads can take days or weeks before they engage with your remarketing or convert. So make sure to analyze your performance over time instead. Don't ignore high-selling seasons. You have to prepare season-specific remarketing material to retarget people during national festivities, the holidays, and worldwide spending sprees such as Black Friday. Don't be repetitive. Don't show the exact same adverts to the same people all the time, as this will cause your remarketing to lose value. Don't ask for useless lead info. Don't ask for useless personal information such as phone numbers or addresses to your targets in the consideration stage, if it doesn't make sense to your offer. For example, only ask for a first name and email address to people whom you are offering a free ebook to. Don't stop your campaigns too early. We've seen many marketers stop their campaigns when they don't see a sale on the first day. Keep in mind that, like we said before, most targets can take days, even weeks before acting on your remarketing. So be persistent. Don't rely on external analytic tools. Most external analytic tools such as Google Analytics will give you unreliable data about your Facebook remarketing, so it's okay to always check your metrics using the Ads Manager. Don't retarget highly niche audiences. Highly niche audiences are not likely to respond to remarketing because the people in such audiences are already the ones looking after the niche offer in question. In fact, Facebook won't allow you to retarget certain audiences when they're too narrow. So take that into consideration. Don't overuse static ads. It has been found that remarketing campaigns work best when they serve a combination of dynamic ads, such as video ads and carousel ads with static, single image ads. So take your time with your ad creatives.